Sorry.
All right, guys, where are we going?
Ice
cream.
cream.
Scream. We all scream for ice cream.
Word.
Yeah.
So, Dan, you want to tell us what you do outside of Longhorns?
I make pickles, salsa, right, Chai?
Salsa.
Yeah, and jalapeno pickle relish. Our main form of income is through industrial construction.
Okay.
Most of our guys are pipe fitters and welders,
Okay.
maintenance employees.
All right. And that's
That
all
type of
out
thing.
of Washington.
That's out of Washington. We work in Iowa, Illinois, some in Kentucky, Indiana,
Missouri.
Missouri,
And do you help him as well, or?
Alabama.
Yes,
Alabama.
I help. I do whatever he lets me do.
That's not true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's right-hand man.
right. No, we work together.
Okay. So then,
And then Tracy Main, he handles all the cattle stuff.
okay. And Nathan, what's Nathan up to?
That's the monkey business.
I'm a farrier. I love my baby dog. I dress her up like she's little Bo Peep.
That sounds nothing like Nathan.
No, talk
No,
like
you
Nathan.
gotta talk like Nathan. Either Pee Wee Herman or get it right.
So why did you decide to start raising Longhorns?
Back in '89, our dad, his doctor told him that he couldn't eat red meat no more because of his cholesterol and stuff. And so he did a little research and found the Texas A&M and the Kansas State research that said Longhorns were so low in cholesterol. And so when he found that, he took it to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, yeah, if you can find where to get that, you can eat that for red meat. So we bought Longhorns. We started out with WRs, and Dad absolutely loved them. And then when he passed away in '06, we did all the grunt work, and he just kind of took care of them and enjoyed them because we were real busy with the company and all that stuff. And so then we decided, do we want to stay in them since Dad's gone, or do we want to get rid of the Longhorns? And we decided if we were going to stay in them, we wanted to get some show and breeding stuff and all that. So that snowballed on us.
So we had Longhorns since the late '80s, but our showing started in about 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, 2007.
Okay.
Yeah. And Pokey's our herd manager.
I'm the moo whisperer.
Right. She's the moo moo whisperer.
So do you have a certain way you call the animals?
Messy.
No, that's not right.
That's
Do it
not
right.
Do it right.
Messy.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So Kai, how do you help out?
I do weeding and I landscape most of the place. I feed some animals.
And if he could win a whopping stick at this show, he could use it because he helps move cattle.
So how do you herd the animals? What do you use?
Golf cart, that's our horse.
Golf cart.
Yeah, that's my horse.
And
And
my mini pony is my baby.
Pinkie
that's right.
Pie.
Pinkie
Pie.
Pie.
So do you ever chase anything else with your mini pony?
I love to chase my mom. And I have a little rooster that I chase around.
Hot shot.
He's 3
Hot
foot
shot.
tall.
So how about way in the back?
Shine Yoder.
I
Stick
go
your
to-
heads up here.
I go to college, so I don't really do much. But in the
Is this the
summer,
road we wanted?
No.
I do summer work,
Back
and
there.
I just
Huh?
listen to whatever my dad
You missed it.
says.
Oh, we did?
Listen to your dad.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice.
It's amazing.
Nice.
I'm the only child that does.
Kyla does.
Kai does a pretty good job of listening.
Yoder, you like helping out around the ranch?
Yeah, I like helping out. Make sure I don't turn into a steer.
Yes.
We showed him right when they first started dating. We took him down and we showed him what we do to bulls that turn into steers.
Yeah.
And he's
then we
been
know how to
pretty
do
good ever
that.
since.
Yeah. Dairy Queen.
Shocking. Ooh, Dairy.
So if you had to pick your two favorite animals out of the whole breed that you don't have,
That we don't have.
what would they be?
Anything Bolins have, just so they wouldn't have them any longer.
Right.
That would be my favorites.
Uh-oh.
And we'd go in and steal all of Jimmy and Nancy's herd. No, there's a lot of awesome cows. It's amazing how the industry's progressed since we got in.
Yeah.
And it would be tough to just pick out two that would just, because it is amazing what you come to these futurities and what people bring in and how they fit them up anymore, and it's exciting times.
Well, if I
in
could
the
go to
industry.
Bob's and take his two
Bob
top
Loomis,
ones,
then
I'd be the top person.
Right.
Other than like the suspenders,
So you're
because
just-
they probably wouldn't fit me. They'd be a little short.
Bob, we're coming over late at night. Don't shoot.
We're still in your cows.
Okay, we're ordering. What do we got?
Oh,
Chocolate shake.
And a chocolate shake. That's it.
What size on the chocolate shake?
Large.
That's a fat
Okay,
joke.
I have 3.
So anything you guys want to tell us about Nathan that he
Yeah,
wants to tell us?
stick it up there and talk
Stick it
about
up
his-
close. Talk
Actually, we'd have to stop at Dairy Queen, and then for Nathan,
we'd have to
we
find
have
a
to stop
Starbucks.
at Starbucks.
Yes.
Oh, Nathan likes Starbucks.
He loves
huh?
Starbucks.
oh, I love their frappuccino.
Oh, so if there's any piece of information or advice or anything that you would give to somebody who's just joining the industry, what would you tell them?
I know.
It
I
depends
got
on
an
it
answer.
depends on where they're wanting to go. But go ahead, Trace, because I have an answer too.
Quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you could advise them not on breeding? Like, is there something that you do around your ranch that you
You
find
want
makes
in, Dan?
things easier?
I'm letting him in.
That makes things easier to work everything?
One thing that people should do more, and we try to do, is just get in around your animals as much as possible and get them used to you.
Yep.
You don't have to halter break them,
Nah,
but if they're used to you
used to people just.
getting in with them, they're not going to be as skittish, and you'll enjoy them a lot better.
And you start that right away.
Right? Yeah.
When they're
Just
first
get
born.
around those babies and
You
mamas.
can get around mama, you can get around baby, and by the time baby's weaned, he's got the same attitude as mama, he or she, whichever.
Yep.
Because we've taken some animals that were high-headed, so to speak, and you can get them.
Gotta calm down.
Yep, where they don't run to the back end of the 40 every time they see you.
Yeah.
What's the closest other breeder to you? Who is the other?
Our Amish
Oh,
friends,
that's right, Arlen.
Paul Wadler and Levi,
And Arlen,
Arlen,
really good people,
yeah.
really good people. And they're really getting a good program together.
Good.
We all go through the same process. You
You gotta learn.
gotta learn.
I mean, you can tell
buy
people
cows and you get rid
You
of them.
you should start like this and all that, but they have to figure out the start process and all that themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. Otherwise, you're doing it for them.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to do that, or you wouldn't be into it. You know, because
Right.
you're wanting to see what you can do and what your whole thing is, what you can create through breeding and all this stuff, and that's part of the fun. That fun of the game, right there. I mean, because I was just telling Pokey this morning, I don't care if it's considered a junk cow. I still like them as much as I do Lady,
Right.
because they all are different. They all, and they're just beautiful animals. So it doesn't matter what level they are as what other people see them. And that's. But if you're wanting to stay in it and stuff, people, you're going to want to have some pride in your animals. But nobody can tell you how to start, really. They can give you suggestions of if I could go back and do it. But realistically, you really wouldn't go back and do it any different, because then you wouldn't have learned nothing,
Yep.
And we went through the same process. We started with WRs and we couldn't sell them for $1,000,
So, is there somebody that you talked to that you just figured that out on your own, that you needed to do something else, or was somebody that came to you and said,
Joe Assad told us one time, if you want to make a business out of it, don't get into it. So he said, keep it as a hobby and don't try to make a business out of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise you won't enjoy it. And I've never forgot that. He told us that years ago.
Yep.
Because you'll never
won't
make
enjoy
what
it.
you think you should.
You'll be disappointed because you know you're gonna have a little more. I mean, you're gonna like your animals better than the next person because you live with them and you're with them every day.
Right.
You know, and the other person doesn't know that animal, doesn't know their, you know, how they act because they're all act different. They all got their own characteristics and everything.
Yep.
So they are worth more to you than they are to somebody else. But if you win once in a while when you're selling one or showing one or something like that, that gives you a little, you know, a little more pride in what you're doing and know that you're doing something right. That's all I gotta say about that.
I think one of my favorite parts too is when birthing time comes, it's Christmas because you never know what color you're going to get.
Yep.
And it is awesome. And I don't care what anybody says, they cannot predict the color of any calf.
Yeah.
There's just no way because it's just cool. Now you can try to get the percentage pretty high on different colors, but you still can't call it.
So,
Unless you breed whites to whites is predominant white, yeah, you'll get a white. I realize that.
yeah.
If you're trying to get brindles and true paints and this and that, yeah, and black's a predominant color, but they'll still throw you little curveballs, so
Yep.
you can't. I wouldn't place any bets on.
Give me your best yeehaw. Ready?
Hold on, I got ice cream to throw.
Okay.
Okay, are we
we'll go
counting
on
it down?
Yep, we'll go on the count
Okay,
of three.
all right.
Okay.
So ready?
all right.
Ready?
Two.
One,
One.
2, 3.
Yeah!
All right. Well, thanks, Hoosiers. That's
You
been
bet.
fun.
Welcome.
It was fun.
And we sure appreciate everybody letting us participate.
Thanks for the ice cream.
That's right.
Ice cream.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, and thank
Yes.
you, Jamie.